Today, the car is such a central part of our daily lives that it is almost impossible to imagine a time without it. However, cars have only been around for less than 150 years, and they've changed a lot in that time. When was the first car sold? The history of the car began in the 1880s. In 1886, Carl Benz in Germany registered the first patent for the industry's first gas-powered car. This horseless wagon was called the Motorwagen, and between 1888 and 1893, approximately 25 Benz cars were sold. Meanwhile, the first commercial automobile sales were made in 1893 by Charles and Frank Doria. As we understand it, it was more of a gas wagon than a car. Who sold the first car? The first major car seller is a name you probably recognize today, Benz. Named after Carl Benz, the company soon spread from Germany to other European countries such as France. At the end of the 19th century, Benz was the largest car company in the world, producing 572 cars in 1899. Where did the automobile industry begin? The automobile industry first started in Europe. In 1903, France was the world's leading car manufacturer, producing 30,124 cars, almost 49% of the global market. At the same time, the United States was able to produce only 11,235 cars. How did the car market change in the 1950s and 1960s? In the 50s and 60s, the car market flourished. However, in the early 70s, due to the increase in the price of gasoline, production costs increased, causing customers to feel the pinch. To offset rising costs, automakers have reduced the number of models in the production line. Despite this, the cost of production continued to rise, forcing the prices of cars to rise. As a result, dealers began to promote the concept of leasing. How did the 2008 financial crisis affect the auto industry? 2008 and 2009 were very difficult years for the automotive industry. Total production fell by 3.7% in 2008 and further, 12.4%, in 2009 when only 61 million vehicles were sold. But car sales and the car market in general have now started to recover. In 2014, car sales began to bounce back, with 89 million vehicles sold.